YouTube, this is Lucy from KBeautyHobbit.com, and today's video is about my empties. If you've been following my channel for a bit, you know that I have been doing a no-buy in 2020, so I haven't bought any skincare or makeup for a while, and it wasn't really an intentional no-buy. I didn't ever set a rule that I couldn't buy anything. I just thought I better hold off and use up the things that I have. So I've been tracking how many things I used up or gave away or threw away, and then how many things entered my life either through purchases, PR, or gifts, or any other way. In May, I have used up and given away 25 things, and I have acquired 22, which is a lot. But pretty much all of them were PR. I got a gift from a friend, and then I actually bought a couple things. The things that I bought were needed. I am running low on cleansing balm, and I'm running low on sunscreen. But I say bought, but really I didn't pay full price for it. I got them at a discount as a blogger. So I still spent some money on it, but nowhere near retail price. But I'm going to count them as a purchase for the purposes of these no-buy, because it was a conscious decision. I went ahead and I picked those out and I paid for them versus just receiving a completely free PR box or something of that nature. My first two empties are the reason why I needed to get replacements. The first one is the Purito From Green Cleansing Oil. I love Purito. I've been buying them for a long time, way before they were well known, way before big YouTubers had PR packages from them. This one was gifted to me for free, and it was a lovely, lovely cleansing oil. So first step cleanser that takes off sunscreen and makeup and any oil-soluble impurities. Was non-irritating. There are no ingredients on here in English, but I have a review on my blog. I will put a link in the description box. You can check out all the ingredients. So I don't think this is specifically fragrance free, but it was absolutely non-irritating, and it lasted me for a long time. It was my exclusively used cleansing oil for months and months and months until it ran out. Next is something you've probably heard me talk about quite a bit on this channel, including in my sunscreens video. This is the Etude House Sunprise Mild Airy Finish SPF. It is 50 plus, PA+++. I cut it in half to get the very last drops out, and this is an Olaf edition. Usually it has a green bottle. I won't go into too many details about it because it's a pretty well-known product. Plus I talked about it before, but in a nutshell, it is very affordable, all mineral sunscreen, non-sticky, non-greasy, and just really awesome, generous size, lasts a while, and very affordable. Next is a Misha Super Aqua Peeling Gel. This package is their old design. I think they have rebranded, or not rebranded, but redesigned the package now. It looks different. I don't know if the formula is different or not. It kind of is a hit and miss thing. It's one of the things that drives me nuts actually about Korean beauty, and I made a whole video about other things that drive me nuts, but the whole repackaging, it just gets really confusing. Anyway, this was a great peeling gel, fairly gentle and yet effective. I know some of my friends said that it was a bit too harsh for them, and Misha at least used to make a green version that was supposed to be milder. I don't know if they still do or not, but for me, I have combination skin, not particularly sensitive, but it does get red very easily, and I had no problems with this gel whatsoever. It smells really good. Like I said, gentle exfoliation, at least for my purposes, and definitely I could feel that my skin was much softer and smoother after using it. So it wasn't so gentle that it wasn't effective. It was very effective, not irritating. I would definitely repurchase it if I needed to, but I have a couple other peeling products that I'm using instead. I always get extra excited when I finish a toner because for some reason I tend to hoard toners. I'm not sure how many I have right now, but in the past there have been instances where I had 9, 10, sometimes 12 toners at a time. I'm not sure why. I just tend to overbuy them. This year I have not bought any. This is Benton Deep Green Tea Toner, and it is great for combination skin, especially when it's getting warmer and kind of hotter outside, summer, spring time. If you have combination or oily skin, it is very light and can normalize sebum production, so skin oil production, but it's non-drying. It doesn't have any alcohol in it. It's just kind of gently regulating is how I would describe it. So non-alcohol base, lovely, lovely toner. I used it mostly in the morning, if I remembered. Toward the end, I was using it morning, night, whenever I just wanted to finish it. Not because there's anything wrong with it, but just because I tend to get a little bit antsy when I get about here on the product. I want that satisfied feeling of, okay, I used it up. I can check off my little Empties track little sheet that I keep every month. So I was using it morning, night. It doesn't matter. It's suitable for both times, but when I first started using it, I was doing it mostly in the morning and then leaving more hydrating, more nourishing products to use in the evening. Now for a few non-bottled products. You'll see what I mean. So number one is this GlamUp 2-step spot care, and I think I talked about this either in one of my favorites videos or maybe in my redness video. Don't remember anymore. I've gotten to a point where I have quite a few videos up on the channel. I think it's been over a year, a little bit over a year since I put out my first one. Has it been a year? Now I'm gonna have to go check. Anyways, I have quite a few videos because I post every week, and so I don't remember them all anymore completely by heart with every single product that's in every video. These were acne spot patches, kind of similar to the COSRX ones that everybody loves, and myself included. But there's one big difference. So in this pack, there was a sheet with the regular hydrocolloid patches, just like the COSRX, so flat, smooth. You put it on a pimple, kind of draws out the impurities and helps the pimple heal faster. But then what really made this an awesome product for me is it had 6 needle patches. So the same hydrocolloid, but then it had these tiny little needles in it. They didn't really hurt, but those little needles penetrated the skin and delivered the healing ingredients kind of deeply into the zit. And it especially worked really well on those painful hormonal, no head, just closed, but you can just feel them ripening kind of zits. You probably know what I'm talking about, especially if you're somebody who gets periods, because sometimes I would be washing my face and I would just feel something on my nose or on my cheek. And even though I couldn't see anything yet, I could just feel that painful little bump, and you just know it's going to grow into something nasty. So if I got one of those, I would put one of the needle patches on, and most of the time those pimples just resolved. They never actually became a big nodule. They never formed a head. They just went away and spared me all of that do I pop or do I not pop temptation, and then of course I pop, so then the post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, all those kinds of things. My only gripe with this is it had, I think, just 6 of the needle patches and then 6 of the regular ones, and I really wish that it would either be all needle patches or there would be more of each one. Or I guess it says 18 patches, I'm sorry. Okay, so there's 6 needle ones, 6 regular bigger ones, and then 6 regular smaller ones, so they're 18. But I wish there were more than 6 of the needle ones, because those were the real star of this product for me. Those are the ones that differentiate this from the COSRX patches and any other patch that I've ever seen. So I wish that they would put more in there, like maybe 12 of those and 6 of the regular ones. I don't know, but in general, these were amazing. One of the most interesting, amazing sheet masks ever, and I don't even know if I can call it a sheet mask. It's a sweater mask. It's the Neogen, Neogen Pink Cactus Lift Mask Knit Mask. And you can see right here is a piece of the, let's see if I can pry that out. Okay, I ripped out that little piece. So they put a little sample of the material in there, and you can see that it's like a sweater. It's a knit piece of like fabric, and that's what the mask is made out of. And that's why I'm reluctant to call it a sheet mask, because it's really not a sheet. It's not a thin tencel sheet. It's not a hydrogel sheet. It's this knit material, and the cool thing is there's 2 fluid ounces of essence in this. So that's a whole bottle of essence that saturates this, and it's just an amazing hydrating mask. Really, really, really love it. I've tried their other version, the yellow one, and then this is the pink one, and it's just awesome. This was in my favorites video and also in my empties. And for a bit more sheet masks, I typically don't talk about my sheet masks in my Empties videos because I go through so many and a lot of them are just kind of basic, nothing super special. So the only time I talk about sheet masks on YouTube is if something really stands out or something is just new and interesting. And this time I think it's new and interesting. It's called Oattbe Synbio β-Glucans Soothing Return Mask. I had a whole box of them. There's 7 in there. And they're just soothing, really awesome masks. I don't know why they say the word moist or various versions of the word moist so many times on here, but you get that this is definitely moist. I really like them quite a bit. The fit was great. I talked about them on my Instagram a little bit, so, and on my blog, but they just come in these envelopes and a thin, nice material, very soothing, and the β-Glucans are, β-Glucan is a great ingredient for sensitive and acne-prone skin. That is it for my Empties this month. I haven't had as many as I do in some other months. That's just how it goes. Sometimes I finish a whole bunch of things and sometimes it goes like this. Hopefully you enjoyed it, it was useful or at least entertaining. If you have any questions or content ideas, please leave me a comment. You can also find me on Instagram at KBeautyHobbit and on my blog, KBeautyHobbit.com. And please join our private Facebook group, Korean Beauty Fanatics. We have over 6,000 members and all of them happily share their experiences, and they have kind of a big pool of experience to draw from. Obviously, with such a large group, there are lots of opinions and lots of different skin types, and people have tried way more things than I can as a single person. So please join, we'd love to have you. I hope you're having a lovely week. I will see you next Saturday, and until then, please remember to always listen to your skin. Thank you so much. Bye.